Hey guys, so today, as you saw by the title, I'm going to be doing the Power of Makeup Challenge tag video. Just because I've been seeing a lot of posts about oh, that's why I have trust issues, or you better take her swimming on the first date. But what I don't think a lot of people realize is that we do this for ourselves, to make us feel beautiful and glamorous, and it just makes us in a good mood. Why try to mess with that, you know? But yeah, so I'm gonna be doing this, and I hope you guys like it. This is my first official video, the sister versus best friend challenge. It was a little less nerve-wracking because I had my sister and my best friend there, and I didn't feel weird, but I really hope you guys like it. So I'm gonna start off by putting on some moisturizer, and I'm gonna be using the Origins Ginseng Moisturizer. I got this in one of the Sephora little sets that they sell, and I'm just trying it out, but I really like it. It's really nice, and it makes my skin feel really soft. And I always moisturize, because if I don't, my skin will be really soft, really dry, and my makeup will crack and stuff, and that's not cute. That's not cute. So I'm just gonna put that on my face. Oh, I was supposed to only do it in half. I forgot, but this is gonna be hard because I'm used to doing both sides at the same time. Even with my eyeshadow, I have to do both sides at the same time. I can't just do one eye and then do the other one. So I'm gonna do this side because, I actually did this side, my hair. So for primer, I use the Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm, and I saw that on Nikki Tutorials uses it. She found out about it, and honestly, that's the only primer I've used, and it's lasted me so long and so affordable. I am in love with it. I think I got half of my face, right? And then some down your neck, because you're gonna blend your makeup down there too. And then for foundation, I'm gonna use the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous. I find that this foundation has great coverage, and I just really like it. It's one of my favorites, along with the L'Oreal Infallible Foundation. I'm going to take that with a beauty blender and just blend it all out. Blend, dab, dab, dab. It looks like it's too light for me, but it's not, I promise you. It's just the lighting right now. And then we're going to bronze anyway, so. You take it all the way up to the hairline. I'm going to go down. I put it on my eyelids too, because I kind of use it as primer for my foundation, because I have really bad dark circles. I find that it works well for me, so I'm not going to complain. And then you take a little bit onto your ears too, because, And then down your neck. Yes. I think we got a good coverage going on here. I'm going to take my LA Girl Pro Conceal, and I'm just going to take that under my eyes. A little bit right here. I don't know if I should do it down the nose or down the bridge of my nose, because I don't know if that counts. I'll just do a little bit. And then just a tiny bit on my chin for a little bit extra coverage. My skin's been acting up so bad. So, it doesn't hurt to have a little extra coverage down here. And I just kind of blend this out. And I put a little bit on my lid too. And I don't mind if I take it, if I get a little bit on my eyebrows, because I'm gonna brush them out with a spoolie to try to clean it off anyways. And it gives us a good base. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but I sometimes cream contour when I want to do a little extra, but I have a huge forehead, so I'm going to take this here in no particular shape, and then I'm going to take it right here, and then, you know, because of my double chin, try to carve it out a little bit. It doesn't hurt, you know, to have a little help. So just blend it out with your beauty blender. Blend, blend, blend. And then we're gonna set it later with some powder, but I like to do cream first when I'm feeling extra, just so it can be a little more defined. I was like, is that a piece of hair? No, it's just my contour. You see how it looks more. Okay, so I'm going to take another damp beauty blender, and I'm going to bake my under eyes. Whew. I bake my under eyes, and I clean up my contour. For this, I'm just using the Airspun powder. You can find it at any drugstore. I love it. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the smell. It smells like little old lady, but some people like it. Just not for me. And I put a little bit on my forehead where I put the concealer to highlight. We're gonna leave that there for a minute. We're gonna move on to eyebrows, one of the most important parts in my opinion. So I'm gonna take my Anastasia brow powder in the shade dark brown and an Anastasia brush number 7, and I'm just gonna clean out the hairs with a spoolie. And I'm going to take the darkest shade, because I start on the outer corner and then I work my way in. I'm going to take the darkest shade, and I'm going to start like in the middle and then go outwards. But I always start on the bottom part to define that a little bit more. So I define the bottom part of the outer corner, and I'm going to move in a little bit. And then I'm just gonna, this way, make hair strokes upwards and then angle it a little bit. Everybody has a different way of doing this, but I find that this is the easiest way for me to do it. And start carving out the top part. And there's one of my brows. Deepen up the tail just a tiny bit. And then I'm going to take the spoolie part and brush the front of my eyebrows. And there I have it. And then for eyes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my fluffy brush. It's the Morphe E23. I'm going to get just a little bit of the Airspun powder. And I'm going to set my eye with this, because you know how we brought concealer up here. Just so that it makes the eyeshadow a little easier to blend out. I find that it works a lot better like this. Today I'm going to be using the Chocolate Bar palette by Too Faced. It's like literally my favorite palette and it smells so good. I love it. I'm going to go in with this shade right here. And I'm going to use that to put as my transition color. And just blend, 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 blend. So that's good for now. I'm going to take a smaller brush. Probably my Lexi brush 231. It's a small tapered blending brush, and I'm going to take a little bit of a deeper shade right here, this dark brown. I'm going to put it on the outer corner. And just try to blend it. And then I put it a little bit in the inner corner, you know. That's good. Then I'm going to take my fluffy brush again with that same transition shade. I'm not going to add any more, just whatever's left on it. And I'm going to blend these two together. Like this. And then when I'm done with that, I'm going to take a small, I don't know what this is called, but like a packing brush, you know. And I'm going to take the gold shade that's right here. And I'm going to put that on the lid. I'm not going to wet it. I don't want it to be too intense, so I'm not going to spray Fix Plus on it. I'm just going to put that on the lid so there's something there. And then I'm going to take my eyeliner by Stila to make a small wing. You guys know what I mean by small. Let's see. I'm going to take it on the bottom of my, like the lash line. I'm going to take that up to the corner of my brow. And then I'm going to bring it back. And I made my wing. I'm just going to take the Sephora liquid eyeliner and I'm going to fill that in real quick. Okay, now that I have that done, I'm going to put a coat of mascara. Let's see, I'll probably use my Roller Lash because it's such a good mascara. I'm going to put a small coat because I'm going to put some falsies on right now. I usually put them at the end when I'm done with all my contour and blush, highlight, everything. Alright, so now I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and I'm going to wipe away my bake. And I'm just kind of blending it in. That way it sets my makeup too. I'm going to take my EcoTools brush and then I'm going to take the Chocolate Soleil and then I'm going to start to contour with this. And I'm going to kind of take it up. I have a big forehead, so we need to try to make that a little smaller. Okay, so we're just going to contour. And again, I'm just going to go over a little bit and clean this up with some Airspun powder and just leave it there for a minute. I'm going to take my Real Techniques brush with, let's see, my Milani blush in the color Luminoso. It is my favorite blush of all time. I'm just going to put that slightly on the apples of the cheeks and then blend it backwards. It goes between the highlight and the bronzer and contour. I'm going to put that there. And then my favorite part is the highlighting part. But first, I think what I'm going to do is do the bottom lash line. And I'm going to take a flat brush by Luxie. I'm going to take that same brown color that we used to deepen the outer V. And we're just going to put that right on the outer part of the bottom lash line. Just on the outer part, don't take it all the way in. I do this so it can make my eyes look more open, you know. And then I'm going to take a pencil brush by Morphe. It's the E36. And there's like this greenish brown shade right here that I love. And I'm just going to use that to buff out the bottom lash line. Like this. And then I have like no bottom lashes, like I have like literally 3 hairs, but I'm gonna just put a little bit of the Tarte's Caramel Lashes mascara down there. And I'm going to put this brown metallic shade in the waterline. Then I'm gonna apply my lashes. My favorite ones to use are the Ardell Demi Wispies. They're not like super dramatic, but they definitely like help. They like open up your eyes so good. And I'm gonna take these on some tweezers to peel off. I don't know how you guys do it, but I suck at putting on lashes, and this is the easiest way for me to do it. I'm going to take the Revlon eyelash glue, which is literally a holy grail for me. Like, once I run out of this, I'm going to go to the store and buy a new one. But it's really hard to find because I've looked for it everywhere. CVS, Walmart, Walgreens. They don't have it. So I'm just going to let that get a little tacky. This one doesn't take as long as other glues to get tacky. So that's why I love it, because I'm not patient. I'm going to put this on with my tweezers. Try to get as low as you can on the lash line, but if you can't, at least you have eyeliner on, right? And then it looks kind of white now, but it's gonna dry clear. And then I forgot earlier, I have to contour my nose a little bit. But for that, I'm gonna be using my Lorac Pro Contour Palette. I'm gonna be using the lightest shade in the palette. I'm gonna tap off the excess. And then I'm gonna just take this down the bridge, or not the bridge, the side of my nose. And then right here. Just to define it a little bit, make it a little slimmer. And down here. And I'm gonna take the same bronzer I used to contour. I'm gonna take it right at the bottom of my chin. Because, you know, I got an at-risk chin going on right here, and it ain't cute. And now I'm gonna do my favorite part personally, and it's gonna be highlighting. I'm gonna use the Laura Geller Gilded Honey, and it's literally one of my favorites. And I'm just gonna take that, the high points of my cheeks. And then I'm gonna smile and put it on the apples of my cheeks. And then just a smidge on the tip of my nose. And then I'm going to get my fluffy brush again, and I'm going to wipe off the airspun I put here to clean up my contour. I'm going to get my lip liner, and not this one. I'm going to take this one by NYX. It's in the color Neutral or Natural. Sorry. I'm just going to line my lips just ever so slightly. And I'm going to take my Lolita 2. Okay, so this is going to be my finished look. So I do look like a different person, and you know what? It's makeup. It comes off. But I love it because, you know, it's about creativity, and you know, you can make so many different looks. You can transform into whatever you want, and it's makeup. It comes off at the end of the day. So yeah, I hope you guys liked my video, and have a good day.